and 9 a.m. hasn't opened yet. My time frame was 3 minutes at this time. Okay, I was around. It was around here. Let me turn it off. Like I didn't want to immediately look for shorts, but if I had like conviction with short bias, once price does this, you can frame opposing candles if it gets closed over, like reversal, clean continuation entry. But I did not have enough of conviction with the high time frame framework to like to which direction I should frame. That's why I was demanding more, right? And if bullish forms here, I would think of taking it, right? And if price manipulates here, forms a continuation entry to the downside, targeting low of the day, right? I wouldn't take it immediately. I would like to see how price reacts here. If it manipulates here, I would think long. If it displaces through, only then I would think shorts. Like demanding more for shorts and demanding more for longs as well, because I do not have proper conviction to any direction. Both directions look completely valid to me. Makes sense. Like there would be days when uh, what position did I frame? Yes, I framed it around here on M3, and this get got manipulated. Okay, and there was M3 opposing candle. There were, so I am now thinking reversal continuation entry. Okay, when 10 a.m. opens, 10 a.m. open low, immediate move away off of relevant point. Where there would be days when I would take this entry as well, this with stop here and trust this low. But I wasn't okay trusting this low, and so I didn't add to my position and neither trail. I took this closer of this somewhere here, top there, targeting previous day high. My risk reward was much better, I guess. So it was 3.6. Maybe I would have been entered around here. Okay. But there would be days I would trust this low as well, backed by new candle over, let's see, and backed by continuation entry logic. But why I wasn't trusting this, neither did I trail, neither did I add to my position. Looks good now, right? Because I wasn't like, the day wasn't looking too clean for any of the direction to me, right? Had I been too sure or had conviction with my direction, I would have added here, I would have added here, I would have trailed till here, but I did not trail. I kept my original stop there and did not add as well, obviously. And this looked too good to me. Failure swings above, draw pending, protected swing to my side. Had the direction been bias been right, this would have been the perfect setup which I took, and so I have no regret over this. Makes sense. यस आई वुड शफी भाई आपका डाउट था वो मैं भूल गया जो भी था मेरे को फिर से बताना ठीक है हाँ यही ठीक है ये डे कौन सा है मेरे को ये भी बताना एंड वन मोर थिंग apart from Dishant bhai and Dishant bhai as well do everyone did everyone understood what I just went over yes okay like it depends on the high time frame framework I would have taken this as well on some days when I have too much conviction with my direction, with my bias on the higher time frame. And Even if you give me same M3 M5 structure, I would risk more, I would add, I would trade, trusting this more. But high time frame framework wasn't like okay to me. Neither direction was invalidated, and so I was okay having my stop there, taking much bigger loss than getting stopped out here. Okay with that, and did not add, did not trade. And so much he रखी है तो फिर मैं touch yes. Only good setup to short was on YM after 10 a.m. But as I was already in a position, so I just accepted my fate and I let it go. Ascending at these eyes, your previous day's range being respected. Manipulation over this high, you can say, and there was another previous day, or some days high. And so low of the day being objective, SMT there with RTY. RTY had a established high, right? SMT manipulation. 10 a.m. open high. I did saw this, but I was already in a position, so I said yes. YM would be the one responsible for me getting stopped out. This would have been the entry. Something there. This you can take it as high, and it was also true breakout below this swing. If you guys remember that M15 swing, right? Now, can you see true breakout below here? Yes, to dirty chart, I get it. This was the level I was wanting manipulation to go higher, right? But instead, price did what? Price displaced through it, came back, used this as a level to frame it lower, right? Can you see the true breakout below this level now, right? And so EQ of these candles making price go lower. 10 a.m. open high, established high, closure here, too low of the day. Only good setup, only two good setups for me were there. ES long, which I did. YM short, which I did not because I was already in a position, and so fine. Like don't judge on based of the results outcomes of the position. My ES long was a losing position, but I would rate it A plus, and this YM short, which I didn't take, this was A plus as well. So, but I was entered in ES long before this setup formed, so I wouldn't have known that YM would form this setup or not. And yes, not only high time frame candle, but high time frame framework. Like if I on the H4 on the H1 on the daily price should go here, price should go there. Only then framing lower time frame in relation to the high time frame. Like why price should go on the daily chart till there, on the H4 chart till there. Then framing the 3, 5, 15 minute till H4, just draw H4's framework, daily framework. Currently just depending on level taking April 1st. Asia, yes, yes, okay. April 1st. इधर से जाऊंगा थैंक यू था ना शफी भाई I can see this move higher as retracement, as reversal. Okay. Monday reversal, Tuesday maybe continuation higher. This would be my minimum draw. Would see how price reacts there. Like thinking in terms of phases, previous day hit a relevant level, rejected off of that. So this move back inside could be retracement, could be reversal. Okay, if it is gonna be a reversal, then I would want the daily profile to tell me it is forming OLHC and align with my system, and then I would treat this move higher as a reversal if the daily profile gives me a bullish entry for my setup. If it if the daily profile aligns with my bearish idea, showing me like expansion into an objective, this move back inside retracement and price rejecting off of retracement objective. So framing it as IRL to ERL, daily profile should be in alignment, and you have been given three daily profiles, and given you have been given the systematic entries for them as well. If daily profile shows you bearish, you would frame it as retracement to expansion. If daily profile shows you bullish, you would frame it as reversal off of it to then continuation higher. Simple. Okay. So 90% of my things depends on daily profiles. Okay, let's head into it. You're saying Asia put in a low there, yes, but I won't trust it until 8 a.m., right? As there are always chances of this getting manipulated and you're forming the real low of the day. And that's why we don't try to frame early New York when Asia puts in the reversal. And if you know, we can frame bearish as well the same day. Like if this move higher is retracement, then price, if tags previous day the daily fair value gap and this H4 Batmizi gap shows rejection off of it, then I would frame this as the high of the day, framing continuation till here then. So I would stay conscious about about both sides, right? So would demand more. This is what 5 a.m. 6 price did hit previous high, which is daily fair value gap. I would need to see if ES took that 2 p.m. 2 p.m. I'm so long. Yes, ES has already taken that SMT here. So I can frame shorts simply there. View SMT there or view SMT there. Doesn't matter. Both are valid. So currently daily profile telling me early New York reversal. So yes, you can view it as London reversal 5 a.m. or early New York, whatever you say. You are allowed to take early New York entries. So your minimum target, if you are framing bearish, would be low of the day, right? So now thinking more bearish than bullish because framing this move back inside as retracement and price rejecting off of retracement's objective, right? Which was daily fair value gap. SMT there as well. Daily profile kind of aligning. We do not have gotten an entry to short currently according to our daily profile system. Let's see if we would have gotten any. This is what. Uh, mm, won't trust this as much. This on ES could be trusted much too low of the day. Not much of a reward, but this high could stay protected on ES till low of the day, but not trusting it much on NQ. If I were to short, I would want to see continuation in New York forming above this high to then short till low of the day. And if price shows displacement below here, I would short till previous day low as well. Okay. That's why you have been taught relevant swings as well. Uh, this is 8 a.m. Uh, I don't know if there is any news on this day, but let it be. Bad, bad, bad. Now a bit good. Okay, 9 a.m. comes. 9:30. Yes, sweeps out this. Nice, nice, nice. 9:30 open eye forms continuation. Only if I would have gotten limit order entry there, I would take it to 2 hour, shorting it, and this would be a kind of valid stop to me, stop out. Yes. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, ES would have given you a short entry before that, and you would have secured 2 hour, then break even. I did not see ES lack in correlation. Yes. Normally, I do frame both assets at the same time. I just didn't see it. Uh, now, if bullish idea you are saying, right? Here, 10 a.m. news. Not too clean on M3, not too clean on M5. I would say not too clean of a day. Okay, ES has taken previous low before NQ here. So I may would not have shorted this M3 here, may, because ES would have already taken this. Framing it live is different. I do watch tens of things, while framing it in the hindsight is bit difficult for me because I do only watch one, two things. Mm-mm-mm. I'm so much here. There would be M1 continuation setups, but I don't wanna like tell you about those. And you, this UDY would have taken this, maybe I too as well, like framing it the basic way, or maybe this on ES, this on NQ. Don't know exactly, but I don't want to teach you this. So assume this as not a clean day for you, because if you frame it bearish, uh, when I frame it live, I do have 15-minute charts overview with me, which I don't have when I watch it like in the hindsight. That's why I get a bit problem when I frame like hindsight charts, then live charts. I'm so much so so homework. Jama music. Like, let me process it. Just give me time. Like, you would be able to frame both ways. First, short off of here. If you were to short, I wouldn't think of shorting this because ES would have met the current low of the day and this would have been SMT, then I wouldn't think of shorting here. I would rather think of longing around 9:30, assuming this previous day is reversal, current day continuation. And if I were to think long, so I would see this as New York reversal on ES, at least previous day high draw here and New York reversal 7 a.m. I can look for entries. I don't know. I would if I would frame this or not. So let us assume I won't take this. Maybe I would have taken this. Maybe I would have not. Depends on the live market. So assume for a moment I would not have taken this, but this aligns right. 8 a.m. Oh, let's see. But no, 5 minute structure. Yes, looks bad to me because NQ's bearish framework would have been valid. Now I can trust it a bit more. 8:30 has come, sweeps out a low, and this looks good to me. Smart money reversal, intermediate term low. Framing this would have been a better choice than framing that 9:30 short, which I showed you on NQ because I did not see ES met the current low of the day drop and 8:30. Allah wait, Allah. 9:18. Not too clean. 9:30 comes, forms an opposing run, and kind of forms a protected swing. Yes. And then I would have trailed my stop here when I see price sweeping out, displacing away, kind of opposing candle. If not, view it as M5 opposing candle. Now clear opposing candle. 2 hour. So partial, huh? अभी रुका. Partial and break even type of position, then 9:30 would have then stopped. 10 a.m. would have stopped you on break even. Only good position. Like align any idea with daily profile, how I told you to. And that break even and partial win was valid to me. Partial at 2 hour, then getting break even. A bit clear, Shafi bhai. Like there would be days which are very clean, there would be days which are very difficult to frame. You just stick with your setup, stick with your system. Don't look for much. Like you should know when to stay conservative, when to stay aggressive. That would come by experience. Like I would be bit conservative on this day as well, just like how I was yesterday, because bias for the both sides is valid, right? So I would demand more. अच्छा यार मैंने ये यहाँ पे रखा है, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कोई मैसेज ही नहीं आ रहे. Here I would think to short, but I did not get a opportunity to short in low of the day as ES met this low of the day here, because opportunity to short was valid here. SMT with the retracements objective, viewing this move higher as daily retracement. So previous day high being daily fair value gap. So frame NQ, frame ES doesn't matter. I don't know if I would have taken this or not. M5, and I would have missed the short till low of the day. I would have at least wanted a sweep of this high, which I never got, and so I would have missed. But when price showed rejection of here, I can frame to the opposing end. And taking this partial win then break even is total valid to me. Now, let's still see if the idea still shares value. Sorry, मैंने फिर से नहीं पढ़े. Yes, backtest harder than live market, because in live market I can sense those little things and I have time to like process those things, and I can view 10 different things as well. Have I can have the access to M15 chart, H1, H4 daily chart at the same time, and I can use correlation at the same time.